What's up everybody, Spare with a Gun here from Sleepless Nights with yet another episode of Space Engineers. When we left off, we had finished construction on the Y-Wing, having some difficulty getting it to turn. Movement seems okay. I still haven't figured out how to boost the turning ability, but I'm sure we can figure that out. What I'm going to work on now is painting, actually. I want to paint this sucker so it looks a bit better. So what I'm going to do is, I guess I have to have a block out. We're going to do white for the most part, with the exception of, I think, this section in here, this section around here, and these pillar pylon pieces. I think the rest of it is mostly white from what the images that I've found on Google. If I'm wrong, apologize. But, you know, again, not the best artist person in the world, just kind of doing what I think. So we're going to go ahead and paint some of this stuff here. Like this. I think that's about right. From the section, or from the color. Oop, didn't mean to do that. I like how gray is right next to white. It makes things very simple. No. Oh, poop. Poo on that. It's not what I meant to do. I probably should have painted it before putting the thrusters on, but, you know, live and learn and all. Okay, get rid of that. And now we'll do this part. And I'm not doing the control color. Well, I guess I could. But see, if that happens, if you twitch a little bit or whatnot, it kind of messes things up. So for me, it's a little easier to just paint one block at a time. Now, you can do it that way, though. You can hold control and just paint things, but I'm not going to do it that way. And let's see. I'm not sure what... I know there's more than one model. I'm not sure what model I'm looking at, to be honest. I'm just kind of rolling with it. But this part is all... Wait, did that work? Yeah, okay. This part's all white. And if I get this back part done... That paint... It's hard when it's dark. I can't tell if this is painted or not. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, it is. Come on. Thank you. But when we, when I get this back edge done, I'll probably just control paint the rest of this. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I know. It's probably not going to be noticed, but it'd be the one time that I'd get online or something when this gets multiplayer and show somebody, or somebody would point it out and be like, that's not painted the bottom rung. So, but yeah. So like from here on out, I can probably just control paint this. And I do know that there's the yellow, the kind of signature yellow. But we'll get to that in a minute. I'm just doing a base coat, as it were. Sound all artisty. And like I said before in my videos, I like building, but I'm not the best at art style and paint and design and so ons and whatnots. So if I mess something up, you know, kind of expect it rather than get all bent out of shape over it. Because I know there's some people out there that, you know, more power to them, man. I mean, they're dedicated to some of this stuff, but I'm not that good at it, to be honest. It's not really that I don't want to do it right. It's mostly that I'm doing my best, but I'm not an art person. For those of you that don't know, in my personal life, I'm actually a programmer, so most of you know that are in the tech field. Can I paint these? I don't think I can. Most of you know that are in the tech field, you're usually, not always, some are very gifted and exceptions to the rule, but you're usually either a graphics person or a programmer type person. I happen to be the latter, which means my art systems and stuff don't always go over as well as I like them to. I'm very creative. I can picture things in my head, but getting them to actually come out the way I want is difficult. I think the best examples of actually doing well at stuff is like this and Minecraft and things where I don't have to freehand draw or anything like that. It's just kind of build as you go. Now this one's a bit tricky. If I'm looking at the picture right, I should have one row. Well, I guess it wouldn't matter really. I can go back over this later. It'll be okay. So we'll keep that. I think. Actually, no, we're not going to keep that. Sorry. Let's see. What else? I'm just gonna do all of this white for now. And come back and color in some of the yellow and other things later. Because, I mean, it's not like in real life, where, you know, once you paint over something... Ooh! Did I mean to do that? I don't think I did. I think we're going to leave this gray... well, no, actually, I think this is supposed to be white. I don't know. Don't shoot me if it is. If it is not... if it's not supposed to be all white, I'm sorry. I'm gonna paint it white anyway. Because that's what I think. Wait, did I miss? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. I was like, did I miss a block? Alright, so that's all painted. But yeah, it's not like it's in real life where if you paint something, then that doesn't... Man, the lighting on here is messing me up as far as what's painted and what's not. We'll go ahead and cover that back up. Because I don't want... Whoa! That was a loop-de-loop. Okay. So from here... Oops! What did I do? Nothing. Did I? I don't know. It's on the inside, it wouldn't matter. Okay. And I gotta be careful using the control paint thing around this. Is this all supposed to be white? I think it is. Yeah. It's the strip parts that's gray. Okay. But you gotta be careful using the control, because if you slip, then you're over there, like we talked about before, and you end up painting something you're not supposed to. So keep that in mind if you do a lot of the control painting to speed things up like that. You can kind of mess things up. It's probably better. It's probably better in painting just to hold the button down and move it, rather than actually controlling and painting, just for that reason that since you still can kind of click and drag it, you're not really going to lose any paintability. And I don't think you can paint the engines. Paintability, is that a word? I don't know. Maybe I just birthed it into life. It's a word now. Use it with pride. But so yeah. Where is it? Man, this lighting is screwing with my head. I can't tell if it's painted or not. You need to tell me when they're painted. Okay, so that's done. This is not... Okay, and around these engines is going to be a lot of fun, because you gotta kind of be real meticulous. But the nice thing is, it's not like real life where if you paint over something, you'd have to like wait for it to dry and come back later and, you know, all that good stuff. It actually is, you know, kind of one of those, you just click a button, switch colors, and go back and do it again. That kind of thing, so that's nice. Now, I don't know if that's going to change. I have not read anything about if this painting thing is going to change at all. Does that look white to anybody? I'm losing my mind. That is white. Man, the lighting on this section makes it look really, really not white. While we're down here, so I don't forget, let's go ahead and repaint this gray, because I think that's how I want it to be, is up to there. If I'm looking at the image correctly, I think that, is that, oh my gosh. Okay, you cannot tell me that that doesn't look gray. It's the lighting, I guess, but man, does that look gray until you step back and then it's okay. Jeez. Alright, so while we're here, let's go ahead and get rid of this too. Oops! Wrong one. Wrong one. I can't tell if that's painted or not, so we're just gonna do that again. And we'll hit this again just in case, because it's very difficult to tell white from gray when the light's not directly on it. Oh, you know what? Ooh. For those of you that did not know, you can hit L, and oh gosh, there we go. That works. It turns the... nope, wrong button. Turns the astronaut lights on. So you can kind of see better what you're doing. So let's get back over here. Some spots this is a little bright, but it makes it easier for painting, obviously, because you can tell what is white and what is gray as opposed to that. Goodness gracious. Oops. Oops. As you can see, not the artist of the group. Nope, that's gray. Dang it. I'm painting over it with the same color I don't want it to be. Alright, so that looks about right. And then we're gonna do... yellow? Yes, yellow is available. Awesome. So we're gonna do, I think, a 2 wide? If I'm looking at this image right. Oops, wrong button. Meant to go down. Gosh, I am still getting used to these controls, to be honest. So we'll do like this. And do a stripe there. Come on, go down. It is kind of weird dealing with the mechanics in this game because it's like spacey, so you can kind of just float and turn, do different stuff. Okay. And now, oh, can't see where I am. Sorry about that. Down, down, boom. Alright, there we go. So that should be good on that. This... Did this... See? It's white, but I wouldn't have known it. Okay, what else do we got? So that's how we're going to do the engines, I think. Come on. My tablet won't unlock. Oh, that was one other thing I want to try and add. Where is it? It's right above here. So let's work on this right quick. This should be gray. So let's turn this to one little detail I really wanted to add. Some of you may have already figured out what it is. How do I want to do this? Oops, wrong color. I'm not wanting to do color, I want to do shape. Place. Place. I don't know if this is going to work out right or not. I'm not thinking that it is. Oh, I'm lopsided. That's not good. So we need to be there and there and there to be on center? Crap, I don't think that'll work. Oh, you know what we could do? Yeah. Alright, we're gonna do this. Okay, so that's center. Flip it. There we go. I don't know if I can paint these or not. Let's do... Can I do that there? Like this. If you've already figured out what this is, props to you. Way to go, Star Wars fans. Now, the moment of truth. Can I paint this sucker? I don't think I can. No, I cannot, because it's a reflector. Dang. Alright. That's gonna be my pseudo R2 unit, is what I'm thinking. Oh, and I did have... I honestly apologize. I forgot what user this was, but somebody... I don't want to get your name wrong, so I don't want to say it. It was... started with a V. Something. Sorry. My bad. It's terrible. But mention that these reflectors, if you turn your lights on with L, that's when they reflect. So like from a distance type of thing, if you were to shine it, they'd show up if it were an all-black, you know, an all-black ship or something over there, and you shined it that way, they'd light up. So that's what the reflectors are for, which is fine. Okay, I'm liking that. Now, Let's see how we're doing on the front. So the front is a little different from the... go figure, the front is different from the sides. Okay, so we're gonna paint these guys, I think. Yeah. Come on, paint please, thank you. And then let's take... okay, so it kind of goes up. This goes all the way up, it looks like. This part goes... oops. How far away am I from... okay, doesn't really matter. So we're gonna go up like this and branch off, I think, to something like this. And again, I'm just kind of doing on here. I don't particularly know, you know, I'm not that big of a Star Wars fan as far as knowing exactly how the paint is. I'm just going by what I'm seeing on the picture and what the game's kind of letting me do. So let's do... actually, let's take this down by 1, I think. And then we'll start to veer off, maybe? Like, let's take this back down by 1. And do like that. Maybe, yeah. And then we'll trail... let's do here. And we'll double it up. Yeah, that could work. Alright. So then we'll do the same thing out here. Boom. 3. Boom. It's close enough. Again, the head shape, or the cockpit shape of this really didn't turn out exactly like the original design, so I can't actually copy the color scheme to the exact specs either, because it didn't work out the same. So I'm kind of making lemonades out of lemons with the cockpit, simply because it didn't turn out exactly like it was supposed to. But I'm working with it. I'll go with it. It's fine. Alright, now the bottom is a little different again. I think it comes out to about here, maybe? Let's do here. And we'll do like this. And then we kind of want to stagger it a little bit, but not too much, because it's supposed to be kind of just going straight back-ish. So let's take it out to about here. And then we'll taper it off again. And it should line up. There we go. That's good enough. Good enough for me. Again, for all the really hardcore fans out there, take note, this is not how it's actually supposed to look. Actually, that looks nothing like what it's supposed to. So let's bring it further up, I think. And this will let us stretch it out a bit more. Oops. Okay, so we'll add one out, maybe. Will that work? Should work. I think. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. It'll do. It's not perfect, but again, kind of making lemonades out of lemons, because the cockpit itself really didn't turn out the way I wanted, so it's kind of hard to expect that, that's the same line, right? Yeah, okay. It's kind of hard to expect the paint pattern to pan out any better when the cockpit itself is, like, out of dimensional proportions. So, yeah. Oops, what did I just paint if I didn't paint that? Oh well, we'll find out later at some point, I'm sure. So, yeah. I like that. It turned out okay. So let's see. What was the other? There's part on the back here that needed to be white. I think. Yeah. Okay. So let's do. I think it's this chunk right here. Like that. Like that. Is the very back? I think the very back is left undone. Ah, screw it. Whatever. Okay, there's that. Now let's hit these. Did I get that last one? I think I did. Okay. Now we'll... Oop, stuck in the engine. Stuck in the engine. That's not good. Okay. So, let's... Oh, I didn't get these. Bring that down. Okay. Go ahead and hit this one while we're here, and that one. I didn't get that one over there. Got it now. Good to go. Alright, so that's pretty much all I think I'm going to do. Whoa, frame rate drop for some reason. I think that's all I'm pretty much going to do, so now it's just doing it repeatedly. Did I leave? Okay, I did paint that one. Alright. Good to know. So we'll hit that. I guess we can... Oops. No control paint for you. Oh, no, wrong one. There we go. Alright, so these guys... What did I just push? Not control. That's not good. Okay. So there's all that. And I think that should... Yeah. I think that painted all of this. Except for that guy. Okay. And this one's all painted. Correct? Correct. Goody. Okay. So the light can go off. The gray can come out. And we can fix that. Alright. So... The last step now is going to be basically to do the same thing on this side as I did on the other one. So we'll edge that in. We don't need to do that one that I just painted. Awesome. Okay. So yeah, again, I'm not setting out to be perfect. I honestly, this is kind of a test subject, if you will, because I actually wanted to do some bigger projects. A couple of people have commented on maybe doing like a Star Destroyer, which sounds awesome. I really wanted to do that. The only thing I wanted to do was kind of play around with it first and get used to how the building mechanics work. I need my lights. Good. Okay. You know, all that kind of stuff. I didn't want to start with a huge project and not have any idea what I'm doing. Just wouldn't have ended well. Especially with, you know, like I said before, I'm not the most artsy person in the world. Yeah, okay, I hit that one too. You know, as far as... There's a lot of times I can't draw a straight line to save my life on paper. I'm not bad when it comes to stuff like Photoshop or After Effects, Premiere, you know, those kinds of things, because it doesn't require like freehand drawing or anything of that nature. So in that regard, again, coming back to, I'm creative, but I can't draw or do that kind of stuff. So these types of games, Minecraft, Space Engineers, that kind of stuff, they're a little bit helpful when it comes to this kind of thing, because it doesn't require, you know, really to be able to draw. You know, some of my friends want to do that Doodle game on Android, and I suck at it, you know, because I can't draw anything. So it's like, no, I don't want to play that. Okay, that looks good, so I need to do the... Did I do the bottom? Oh, I did the bottom. Wait. Yeah, I did the bottom. When did I do that? Wow, I zoned out for a second here. I'm talking to you guys. Didn't even realize I did that. Cool. Okay. Good to know. So yeah, it's one of those that I do intend to do some bigger stuff. I cannot guarantee they'll move. Since I kind of ran into that problem with this guy, that he'll move, but has a very big problem turning. So I can't really guarantee that they'll move. Although I probably should have, in hindsight, built this as a large ship. I know it's probably not to code or specs or whatever of the original Y-Wing, but it kind of turned into a large ship whether it wanted to or not. So I probably, you know, shouldn't have done it small. I don't know if that affects it at all, like the top speed it can have or, you know, anything like that. If it does, that's probably what screwed me on this one as far as it not wanting to move very much. Oh, poop. Nope. Crap. Oh well. Oh well. So, yeah. So there's that. Dang it, man. I can't keep this cursor on the right spot. And I think I got these already. Okay, so last couple lines here. Wait, do I have my lights on? It feels like I have my lights on. Nope. Definitely do not. Alright, so the final touch is to do the strip here. And then I think we're done. Or at least I'm done. If you guys, you know, have followed my videos and are rebuilding this yourself and, you know, want to do more stuff, more power to you. Again, I am not the most artistic person. There's probably some people out there that can make like a one-to-one scale exact model, you know, all that crazy crap. That's not me. I'm not that good. Not that I don't want to be, I'm just not. Practice makes perfect though, so I'm trying. I know my limitations, but I also like to expand them. So there's that. But yeah, I mean, if you guys want to take this design and then go crazy with it, I'd love to see what you guys can come up with. So you can send a message, or I don't know how to send, I guess Twitter. There's a Twitter link in our on the main page. So yeah, I'm happy with it. It turned out pretty good for a first project. We'll obviously get better as we go. You know, I didn't get as much of the wiry look as I was looking for here, but it works. So yeah, I think that'll about wrap it up for this episode. There's a nice little thumbnail for all of you. So I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and I will see you in the next episode. Peace!